struggled on third down. Can you dissect what was happening?
I mean, it's a critical down, and at halftime we were 1 of 6. Talked about it. You know, I was happy with some of the things we were doing. Obviously, on third down, we got to convert. We didn't. Talked to him at halftime about the importance of doing it. Didn't do much better in the second half.
Outside of the flurry of points you guys had, 21 points in about 12 minutes, you guys kind of struggled offensively a lot of the game. What were they doing to give you problems?
They're a good defense. I mean, they have been for the last couple of years. You know, you can't. When you play a good defense, they stop you at times, right? So they stopped us half the time. You know, give them credit.
Coach Gundy said that it was a matter of you guys were able to do some things, but they just outscored. You couldn't catch up. Is that just how the game flowed?
I don't worry too much about what happens on the other side. You know, we try to move the ball, get first downs. One of the things we focus on is, you know, turnovers and third downs. You know, a lot of stuff that matters. And you know, we didn't turn it over very much. That was a plus. But like I said, if you want to stay out there and keep the defense off the field, you got to convert on third down.
What were they doing that allowed kind of Kendall Hunter to have such a successful day, especially in the first half, seeming to be just getting those big 10, 12-yard?
The same thing they always do. They play 5 in the box and rely on their D-line to plug up gaps, and linebackers run to the ball. They spun a lot of safeties down for some support, and Kendall make those safety guys miss. So, you know, it's what they've shown on film. I mean, it didn't. We had a good plan going in. Figured we could run the ball some, and when they spun people down to stop the run, which is what they like doing with their safeties, we felt like we could get some people in some open space, which we did.
How do you assess Brandon's performance?
Pretty good. You know, he consistently keeps getting better.
Blackman catches the ball 5 times for 157 yards. When he caught it, it was big yards, but was it a little bit tough getting it to him out there?
Yeah, it was. I mean, they're #1 pass defense in the country. There's a reason for that. They have 4 guys that are extremely good in man coverage, and they have, you know, if they can stop the run with their guys up front, which they didn't consistently, but it was still a challenge for us, and it's able those safeties to play over the top of them. So we haven't seen corners like that. Those guys were good, and you know, we didn't want to just if they had a safety over the top of them, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me to throw it to a guy that's covered man coverage with the guy over the top. You know, you're probably you lose that battle most of the time. So they did a good job of mixing up whether there's going to be a guy over the top or whether there wasn't. It comes into a guessing game at that point.
Well, even with the problems you had on third down, Dana, I mean, if you'd gotten 20 more plays like you typically do, you had 71 plays today, then your numbers would have been right there where they've been.
How many we have?
We got 71.
We had 71 plays. That's about what we average, isn't it? I don't know what we average.
You're above that.
Maybe about 78 or something like that. I don't know. You know, we 3-and-outed a couple of times. We hit an 80-yarder, which that's one play and done. You know, these guys are defending 60 plays a game. We got 71 on it. So